here, I'll hate the infector. Even though I'm actually... Oh, nice. I got the Fervor. Fervor's... I mean, I prefer playing Fervor over Daredevil. I may just want as many sack outlets as possible, since I don't have too many things that actually sacrifice themselves. I just hope I'm not relying too much on getting the Reservoir engine here. I didn't end up with nearly as many spell bombs as I would have liked. But I mean, to balance out, like, if my engine doesn't come together, I do have some decent backup plans in my bombs. So, let's see how I build this one. Horizon spell bombs for sure in the deck. I mean, I'm probably playing at least one Golden Urn. I'm not sure about both. We'll see. On the, I think all my mirrors are making it in. Palladium mirror is definitely sweet. Mirror Reservoir, Culling Days, Embersmith for sure. Okay, let's make a pile here of cards I'm not sure about. I'd have a lot of cuts to make for sure. And then obviously Furnace Celebrations, both making it in. Pretty sure Fervor is. I think I prefer the Fervor to the Daredevil. Although Daredevil it's a free sacrifice. I think getting a benefit out of it is slightly better. Trinket Mage, probably. Argent Sphinx, for sure. Okay, so I have room for some more. I wasn't sure. Let's see. Sacrifice outlets, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can get the green mana, so it's like a 3.5-ish. Fervor. I'm a little bit short here. So, I think actually it's pretty straightforward. I think my other two cards are Daredevil and Golden Urn. Double Golden Urn, and I'm not a huge fan, but with 2 Furnace Celebration, it's forgivable. Just hopefully I'm not playing against much Infect, where this is just a sacrifice. Yeah, this deck really was missing a couple of spell bombs. What did I take over that blue spell bomb? I remember there was an early one where the blue spell bomb wasn't that much worse than the other options. I forget what it was. It was actually quite early in the draft, though. I can't remember. Okay. Now, the hardest thing here is going to be seeing if I can fit in one forest. I have the Trinket Mage to search for the Horizon Spellbomb. Bit of a funky deck here. It would have been really, really good with just a couple on-color spell bombs replacing these Golden Urns. But I think it's still quite strong, just on the back of the bombs to go with the Furnace Celebration. I have double Perilous Mirror with the Reservoir, and that's the other best thing this deck does. With just one sacrifice outlet, that's pretty busted. So what do I do land-wise? If I try to fit in a forest, so let's say I tried to fit in a forest. I have 16 land left. 8/8 seems a bit sketch, but I can't really go 9/7 because, I mean, the reds and the blues. I wish these mirrors were more on color. I could. They're saying 9/7, but I can't play 7 islands and Volition Reigns. That doesn't make sense. It's like 8/8, so I go 8/8. The Volition Reigns is going to be a little awkward, but I mean, it's late game, and I have a Horizon Spellbomb that can potentially help me get it out. I just want to see something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, okay. My artifact count's definitely too low for Surtark. 8/8. The other option is to cut a card and go to 18 land. Play an extra island. That's a lot of mana sources, though. That's really a lot of mana sources. I already have the 2 mirrors and a spellbomb. I guess this is fine. It's just a little bit awkward on evolution reigns, and even on the like double reds and double blues. Even without evolution reigns, this is still pretty rough. But is it worth adding the forest? I mean, how much better does it get without a forest? Not all that much better. I got the extra island instead of a forest, but then I have and Silvaulk Replica is really the only way I have of killing an artifact. So I definitely want access to it, and it's a sacrifice outlet. Yeah, a little bit of a stretch, but I'll go with it. I mean, it's just the problem here is that, like, I have so much power that in the deck that I don't know if I want to, like, I mean, cutting the Silvaulk Replica of the deck still has a lot of power in it, and just make it a little bit more consistent to make sure I can drop those bombs. Well, if I had a wall of Tanglecord, it would be a lot easier to just fit in the green. I don't know, the Trinket Mage can fetch me that, and Spellbomb, the green Spellbomb is the best Trinket Mage target. I could cut Trinket Mage. I don't know if I like that, actually. It's kind of like an extra. I don't have all that many things that let me sacrifice, so there could be awkward draws, and Trinket Mage sort of at least gets me one and sort of counts as an extra sacrifice outlet. Okay, I'm gonna go with this, and we'll see how it goes. I have like enough ways of stalling out. Well, not that many, but I mean, Perilous Mirrors can stall the board pretty nice. Golden Runes can give me some life back. Hopefully, I'm not against Infect all that much. All the Perilous Mirrors and Embersmith, and eventually the Furnace Celebrations do a pretty good job against their entire creature base. So I'm not that bad against Infect either. I'll go with this. Oh, already at land, and I will submit. Alright, here we are, round number 2. I'm going to draw first. It's my slightly sketchy mana base. This is a sweet hand. The Embersmith, and I've got a turn 4 Horde Smelter Dragon, potentially. I unfortunately crashed between rounds, so I didn't get to see any replays. Don't know what deck he is. There was an interesting article today. I'll talk about it after, but I urge you to check out Ben Stark's article on Channel Fireball about drafting archetypes. Specifically the one about the part where he talks about Metalcraft, red, white, and Metalcraft. I found it a little bit interesting just to see what his perspective was. It's quite different from mine. While he's quite a more established player than I am, I thought there was a bit of an interesting discussion on how many artifacts you should be running in a Metalcraft deck. It's something interesting to think about. Alright, decent card. So he's, oh, I was going to say he was probably red-white equipment based. Normally you don't see infiltration lens outside of infect or that the red-white equipment with like galvaniers and shikaris. I mean, I suppose if you need the extra help in metalcraft, it's not the most unplayable. It's actually decent with, I've played it before with Painsmiths. Pretty mediocre card. Well, so I could play my Plating Mirror and get my Hortsmelter Dragon next turn, or play the Gold Mirror and stifle his mana base a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to play the Gold Mirror, but I think it's a pretty close one. Against red-black, though, there's a decent number of ways of dealing with either the Plating Mirror or the Hortsmelter Dragon. Well, maybe not so many ways of dealing with Hortsmelter Dragon. Well, if he doesn't drop another land, I'm quite satisfied with my decision. Yeah, that works for me. He's going to need a land in a hurry, or this game will end quickly. Use oh, snort while I cough there. Yeah, at this point, let's just play out Hortsmelter. I could play Sylvok Replica, kill the Daredevil too. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I could do... Yeah, okay, you know what, I'll do that. Play out Sylvok Replica. Keep killing his creatures. I don't have any artifacts to kill anyways with the Hortsmelter Dragon. And I don't want to give him any outs with damage pushed through infiltration lens and stuff. Yeah. That works. Turn aside is probably decent against red-black, but until I see the removal, maybe I won't sat it in. He's a lot, like, Perilous Mirrors are pretty ridiculous in this matchup. Don't know if I need any extra help on defense. I Plated Sea Strider's probably good here too, but a little bit awkward. I don't know if I can get him out on turn 2 very consistently with only 8 islands. Again, Trigon Amending probably decent, but I have the Golden Urns and like any of my creatures blocks those. I have enough early creatures that those X1s aren't that scary. I'm just gonna stick with it. Even a Quarter Shield is probably decent here, but I don't think this is a bad matchup, especially when I draw Embersmith every time. Yeah, I need an island, I guess, at some point, but